not only that, it's a matter of I get to work from home. So being able to work from home, I have the ability to multitask. Even when I'm doing things for their company, I can very much be doing stuff for my company, for my business. I can do stuff. That's why I also like having the dual monitor, because I can have all one thing on one side and still be able to do what I need to do on the laptop. Really be able to just focus on that process. And then it's just another thing was just kind of just, I think I needed the refresh. You kind of feel a little burnt out, at least for me personally. I felt a little burnt out, especially with making my list, checking it twice. I felt like Santa, but I didn't feel like I was bringing people toys. So I needed to figure out some way to get that refresh button. And I feel like kind of taking that step back was kind of what I needed to do so that I can come back and go hard. I mean, my goal, or not even my goal, is what I plan to do is this year I plan to work myself out of a job. So however that works itself, I know it has to do with this. So whether that's June that I'm out of a job, or even if it's December, one way or another, I won't be working on the screen no more, at least for Full Sail. So that's the end goal, at least.
Right. I love it, man. We're going to help make that happen for you, man.
And then real quick, just because she really wants to say hi. I don't know if you can see her. That's wifey. She's just trying to say hi.
I see her and waving up. What's up?
He said hi, bud.
Okay, that's right. I'm not on speaker, right? I'm in your head. All right. Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you are honest with us, and I'm excited about your future, man. I'm excited about your future. At 25 years old, you know, a lot of us wish we were that age, and we're not. And we're gonna do great things together, man. And I want to make sure that you and wifey, Emelise, right? Emelise?
Yeah.
Emelise are gonna achieve those goals, bro. Awesome. All right, so now I want to go with the people that are on screen. Let's go to Edwin Leyva. Edwin, what's up, bro? Hold on, I can't hear you. There we go.
Right there, can you hear me now?
Awesome, I can hear you. Edwin, give us the State of the Union. By the way, I've known Edwin now for a very long time. And I remember seeing Edwin walking up. I don't know why I always remember just this little picture of Edwin coming into the office kind of quietly with his little briefcase, you know, and I always looked at him and said, man, this guy's a peculiar looking guy, you know. He doesn't look like your average salesperson, like your average, you know, and he looks more like a quiet person, more of like an introverted person, but you know, he had this quiet storm about him. And he did some pretty cool things with us back then. I know that he was part of Juan's team, and he was a lot younger. So were all of us, right?
Yes, we did.
Edwin, yeah, man. And then after so many years, I got to meet Edwin again, and I said, man, is this the same guy that I knew from 20 years ago? You know, he had matured, he had gotten older, like all of us did. He doesn't look it. This guy looks like he's still the way he looked like 20 years ago. I don't know how you do it, man. But he's married now, he's got a family, and he's achieved some levels of success. And I totally believe in you, my friend. I totally believe in Edwin. I believe in that him and Nora can do incredible things with us. They are special people. They've got a great reputation. They've got a lot of influence in the people around them. And he told me a bit about his story when I met with him at the golf club there in Orlando. And I got to just learn a little bit more about him and the things that he's been through and the businesses that he's been in. And I heard some incredible stories. And I'm really excited about where Edwin Leyva is headed with INCRUISES. I want him to know, I want you to know, Edwin, that I believe in you. I believe in what you're doing. And I just want to kind of get a little glimpse. I want all of us to get a glimpse as to where you are, a bit of the State of the Union, a little bit of December, and then what you see happening in 2024.
Well, Abel, thank you once again, and everybody here. Man, Abel, life throws you different directions. I was happy to, reunite with you again. I remember when Juan called me and he's like, "Hey, come over here." He gave me that surprise, and I was like, "Okay, what the hell?" My mind was going to somewhere else. But anyway, that door opened, and I see your face, and I was glad to see you, Abel. Listen, yes, life goes, in different stages, and I thought by the time I was the age that I am right now, I thought I was going to be retired. Juan knows that. Harry knows me. Back in my business, I was doing, well. I thought by age 50, I said I'm done. But life keeps going. I have never worked with a company for so long. I'm with Westgate, but I thought that was going to be it. But it is what it is, man. You're always looking for that right opportunity, and here it is. Here we are. December is December. I'm not going to talk about what passed, what was done, what we're supposed to do. We need to focus on what's going on from now on. All right. We got to do a lot of calls. We got to go and sit down with a lot of people. We got to create momentum, like you said, Abel. It's very hard to create it, but once we create it, we got to keep moving. We cannot stop. All right. I know I have your back. I have Juan's back. Harry, even though it's not on my line, but Harry is a good friend. I even called Harry to guide me in some things, and I know I can count 100% with all you guys. So we gotta create this, and we gotta make it big, man. We cannot stop. And I tell everybody that is in this shot, man, you guys got it. Especially the young people like Eli. I just see him a couple of times, but man, when you get an opportunity like this, you just have to grab it and don't let it go. I believe in this 100%, and we have to make it happen, and we will make it happen. That's for a fact. And I need you, Juan, Abel, Harry, everybody here, because we're going to have upsides and downs. But when we're down, we need everybody to lift us up. We got to help each other 100% of the time.
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, man, we just got to keep rolling. It's time to roll our sleeves and go to work.
All right. I love it. I love it, man. Juan, you want to add something before we keep going here? Juan, you're muted. I think you're muted. So you got to unmute yourself. And you got to shave too. You got to shave, Juan.
Yeah, that beard Juan doesn't look good. That's for Abel, not for Juan.
Listen, don't listen to them, Juan. Keep that beard. You look gorgeous.
You know what Juan is trying to? He says, what we used to say to in America? Duplicate. He's trying to duplicate you, Papa. That's what it is.
Hold on.
Oh, that's mean. That's a low blow, bro. That's a low blow.
Listen, no, all I can say is, I know I was not wrong when I approached these guys. I know I'm not wrong when I approached all the way from Harry to Edwin Leyva, Edwin Baez, and his family. Although I'm not sure if your dad is here, Eli, or not. I can't see him. I know Angel is not there.
He was a little bit busy, but he was going to come back.
Angel is excused. He's been going through some health issues, but I know this guy's going to be okay. I know we have we have the right team, but I can tell you that we're not it. We are not it. God works in mysterious ways, man. Somehow, some way, I end up in this industry, and thanks to Edwin Leiva and to Edwin, I've met some awesome people in this business, and I've seen a lot of people with a lot of potential that I know, that if we present this opportunity to them, they are the ones that are going to take us to the next level. And I'm not saying with that we can do it. We are going to do it, but we are the leaders. We are the ones that are going to initiate this fire. Our job is to go ahead and learn this and run with it and take it to those people. And yeah, it's going to take some work. Believe it or not, I mean, it's going to take a lot of work. But man, you know, the rewards are right there. We see them. I can see them. I can feel them. I you know, an example with Abel and he's put some of his downlines. I see it myself. I mean, I went to work. I'm not saying that I didn't go to work, but man, this company is paying me almost $1,500 already. I mean, it's there. So I'm just inviting you. Whatever we say today here tonight, don't just leave it as words. Let's go. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Starting. I mean, I know I already started, and some of you guys already started. We need to create that momentum. I remember those words, Abel, when Frank used to say that. You know, building momentum. You know, it's not easy, but you know, losing is very, very, very easy. And once you have momentum, you just gotta hold it. It's like that, the spark of fire that is trying to go down, and you have to keep on blowing and blowing and blowing and keep it and hold it until it becomes huge, fire. So that's exactly what we're going through right now. Right now we keep blowing and blowing and blowing. Guess what? It ain't gonna be permanent. I'm asking you guys to strive for marketing director. I'm asking you guys, let's go get those 5 people, more than 5, so you guys can have your membership free. I'm asking you guys to pay attention to the recurring payments. If you can, just put them on automatic, so we don't have to go deal through this. I'm asking you guys to, every time we bring somebody into the business, let's go ahead and put them in automatic as well. So I'm asking you to see what's going on with the company, and are you going to share some of those slides, Abel? I know Harry didn't see it. I know some of the guys. I know Edwin was there, but I think it's worth going through some things that the company is doing right now. Harry, did you see the new slides? All right.
Vanessa Parody.
Sorry.
So I'm not sure if Abel, do you think you wanna touch on that as well?
I'm gonna cover some of that stuff. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. And I wish Julie and Valdiri, if they can, just if you guys can say some words. We want to know where you're standing right now in terms of what you guys want to do for 2024.
All right. So before we keep going, does Julie, Valdiri, anyone want to say anything over there or no? All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Julie.
I know Juan, when we last met here, that you told me to, or you told Jennifer and I to go over the website, learn. I have not done it, but I do have some contacts, and it's just the time and how to convince them. That's the hard part for me. But I mean, I do have some contacts that I want to reach out, and I want them to know about this opportunity.
Yeah, that's the key, Julie. You know, take the pressure off of yourself, where your job is not to convince anyone. Your job is to expose them to the opportunity.
That's it.
That's it. Just expose them to the opportunity and let them decide. Take
Yeah.
that pressure off yourself. Your job
Okay.
is to expose as many people as possible to the opportunity. That's the only thing you can control. That's the only thing I can control. Well, I can't
Okay.
control people. I can't put a gun to their head. I can't convince them. I can show them what we're doing, and then I can let them make a decision.
Decide, right.
Yeah, let
Okay.
them. We are in the decision collecting business. We collect decisions. That's what we do here. When you look at it that way, I collect decisions. And the more decisions you collect, the more successful you're going to become. It's not, I didn't say the more positive decisions you collect, the more successful you'll become. The more yeses you collect, or the more people that sign up that you collect, the more, no. Your job is to collect a decision, whether it be a yes or a no. You
Okay.
go about it that way, and you expose them to the opportunity. And since you're new and you're still not able to give a presentation the right way, then your job is to get them in front of Juan. Your job is to get them in front of me as often as possible, and let them make a decision. And when you do that, you're going to be fine.
That's it.
Okay.
We collect decisions. That's all we do. That's all we do. And then later on, what happens is that when you collect a lot of decisions, you start giving presentations, you start getting better, you start learning more, you start going to more webinars, you start improving as a person, as a presenter, as a leader. Then later on in life, you get to start to influence that decision a little bit more. And that's fine. That'll come later. Until you get there, you collect decisions. You collect. And then it's incredible what can happen. You can build an incredible business just doing that. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
All right, so let's do this. So one of the things that I want to tell you guys about is, okay, so who was here for today's meeting? Did you guys, anyone here? Harry, I think you weren't able to make it, right? Because you were working at that time. All right, Edwin, you were there, no?
Yes.
Eli, were you there in today's meeting or no? All right, so Edwin, Eli, Julie, were you there?
No, sir. No.
We'll cover some of that stuff, and we'll go from there. But one of the things that I know that we got to get good at, especially when you're brand new in the business, and I learned this, you guys know, I was in Paris for like 5-6 days. And then what I was doing there was I was meeting with a group of very successful people, and I'm a part of a mastermind. I'm a part of a mastermind group, which is basically a group of people that come together. We come together virtually every 2 months, and then we come together in person once a year. And it's with Mark Aceta, it's with Stavros, it's with George, it's with Monaco. And then now we got a guy from Holland, a guy from the Netherlands, Dirk, he's in it too. And we've got Michael Sloggett, he's from Australia. And these guys are, I remember Juan told me, he's like, what is Abel doing over there? It's like, what is Abel into? Is he into some weird stuff? Why does he go to Paris to meet with a bunch of guys, And the reason I do it is because I want to surround myself with people that are as successful as me or even more successful. Because when you surround yourself with those types of people, they tend to take your thinking to the next level. They take your mindset to the next level. They make you understand that, hey, you've done great, but you know what? You can do greater. So Mark Aceta, you guys know who that guy is. He's done greater than I have. Michael Sloggett from Australia. I spend a lot of time with Michael. I've never really spent time with an Australian guy, so that was pretty cool. And Michael, just, long story short, Michael makes about between 1.5 and 2 million a year. He was part of World Ventures, which is a big travel company. I was around for a while. The company made some bad decisions and they went out of business, something we will never do because we don't make those types of bad decisions. But before World Ventures, he was already a successful entrepreneur. This guy grew up, Michael Sloggett, he grew up in Australia. And he grew up, get this, Juan, Harry, Edwin, you guys would appreciate this. This guy grew up in a family and with friends, and they were all bank robbers. Okay? They all robbed banks for a living, Edwin. All of them, that's what they did. They were criminals. They were in that environment. And he grew up, his lifestyle was, his story is just, it's incredible. He joined the military, he started getting in the right track, left the military, came back, got a job in the health industry, in the gym industry. Then he got a guy to invest in him, and then he started his own health business with vitamin shops, and that kind of deal became very successful. And then ran into World Ventures, this multi-level network marketing travel club, and became very successful with them. The company went away, and so he decided to start his own network marketing company. So he's in the crypto space. You know, he does crypto training for people that want to invest in crypto, and he developed a network marketing company within the crypto space, providing training webinars, training, material for people that want to do that. And so he's the owner of this company. He's the CEO, and he makes, based on what he told us, and again, guys, this stays here. I know you guys aren't going to tell anyone, but I just need to state it. I'm saying this to you in confidence, but this guy makes $1.5 to $2 million a year as the owner of that company. And he comes from a family of bank robbers. I mean, tough guys, tough people, a lot of criminal people, a lot of incredible things. So one of the things that I learned from him and Stavros is another guy that's a part of the group, is that you got to come up with what they call a 24-hour story, a 7-day story. So for those of you who are new at INCRUISES and you still haven't had a lot of success yet, they learned to create stories around short-term success. So maybe you're not like me. Maybe you can't say, I've been here since the beginning. I helped launch the company. I was a VP of communications, you guys know my story, right? I have 50,000 people in my team. I've made over $50,000 a month, blah, blah, blah. You don't have that story, but you can create your little 24-hour story. In other words, what kind of success have you had 24 hours into INCRUISES, or 1 week into INCRUISES, or 1 month into INCRUISES? And you create a story around that. I'm telling you this because this will help you launch your 2024. So if you've joined INCRUISES and you've gotten a couple people started, or if you joined INCRUISES and you became membership free, or you joined INCRUISES and you became a marketing director, you're still not a regional, national, international executive director. So maybe part of you is saying, I don't have a story. I can't. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. See, your story could be, oh, and by the way, in my first month in the business, I became membership free. I started growing a team of 5 people that got 7 or 8 people. And now my business is headed in the right direction. And people, when they hear that, especially when they're brand new, they can probably connect more with your story than they can connect with my story. I got started in INCRUISES and I got 3 people started right away within my first week in the business. Man, that's powerful. I started INCRUISES and within my first few days, I got 2 people involved, and now we're all, focused on building a great business, and we're focused on getting to the next level and ranking up to marketing director. I started INCRUISES, and yeah, I'm not an executive director yet. I'm not a board of directors. I'm not Abel. I'm not Jonathan. I'm not this guy or that guy, but in my first week or my first day or my first 2 days or my first, and you create a story that you can sell to people that gets them interested, and now you're influencing them to be able to take the next step and move forward. You all have a story. You all have a story. Edwin Leiva, you have a story. You've achieved certain levels of success. Even though you've been here a small amount of time, you can point to what you've accomplished. You can point to the fact that you got started and you've got 300 reward points in your travel account, and you're building it up so that you can travel with your wife and your kids in the next few months. That you got your sister invited, a couple, you got your sister to get started. You got your sister involved, your family member, and she believed in you, and you got her started in the business a couple days after getting started. Eli, you got a couple people in your team that are part of your organization, although you just got started, and you're doing things that a lot of people never do, because a lot of people get started and they don't do anything. And now you're headed towards marketing director. Harry, you became membership free in X amount of time. And even though when you got started, your spouse, your wife kind of said, oh, what are you doing again? And now she's very involved and she's totally committed and she's totally pumped up about the business and she's helping you now. And now you're on pace to becoming a marketing director. Juan, you got started and you became a marketing director in X amount of time and you won the Fast Start Award and became membership free. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? You guys all have your stories. And you got to create your little 24-hour, your little 1 week, or your little 30-day stories, and then build on that to be able to attract people to say, damn, if he did it, I can do it. Any comments on that before I keep going? Anything? Bueller?
I love it. I think that's a great idea, bro. I think that's a great idea, and that's something to use. I mean, although I kind of use that part of the fact that I was able and blessed to hit marketing director in a month. I'm also using, I borrow your story, and I'm using that as well. Because some people are, it's like everything else. Some people like to be more impressed. So I use mine and I use yours, and that's what I base myself on. And and I tell them that we can all achieve Abel's position, go to work, and it's not going to take us 8 years. We can do it in a year, probably less, because I truly believe that we have that opportunity here. So that's my take on that.
Awesome. Yeah, that's another great point. Use my story also. You guys, we're part of a very, very special group here. We're part of a very special team. This isn't just some network marketing company that you decided to join and someone under someone 85 levels deep. I mean, you guys are connected to the very top. So use that story as well. You always got to remember, you got to sell your upline. Sell their story, sell yours and sell theirs, and get people involved that way. And then your job is to get in front of them with a presentation. That presentation could come via a webinar, a connect call, drinking coffee with them, meeting with them in their house, in your house, inviting them to a local event, whatever it takes. Your job is to just get the message in front of people, and the right people will react the right way. The greatest people at INCRUISES haven't even seen a presentation yet. And they're out there. Because the greatest people that are right now in INCRUISES, they were at one point, they had never seen a presentation. So that means that there's more of them out there. The greatest people I haven't even seen a presentation yet. So what do you got to do? You got to give them a presentation. In what way, shape, or form? In all the ways and shapes and forms that we know that we can give a presentation to. You got to get in front of the people, because if you don't, one of two things are going to happen. Either they'll never see it, and wow, how sad would that be? Or someone else is going to show it to them, and they're going to join someone else's team. So your job is to get this message in front of as many people as possible. So that being said, if no one else has anything to add, I'm going to go ahead and just share a few of the things from today's meeting. I'm going to skip through a lot of this stuff. We had a video message from Hutch. We had a video message from Anthony Varvaro. The facts: 1.4 million people have registered on our website. 304,000 people have become partners since we launched. INCRUISES is in 205 countries. We have 192,000 hotel and cruise offers. And we have 353,000 people that have gone on a cruise with INCRUISES, or as of late, booked a hotel or resort reservation with INCRUISES. So what I want you to think about is this. I know we're working on a few projects, but how do I get this message in front of more people? Who do I gotta talk to? Who do I know that's a center of influence? Who do I know that can get me in front of more people? You guys understand that? That's the way you grow fast here. I'm not here to do it slowly. I'm not here for you guys to take forever to make it here. I know success takes time, but success loves speed. So you got to think of different ways, different methods that you can start doing to get this message in front of as many people as possible. And your job is to collect decisions. Collect decisions. And the only way you're going to know if it's going to make sense for them is by going out there and doing it. Doing it. I'm not going to go over all the numbers. We grew over 38% in 2023 as a company. We moved up the global list of top network marketing companies. We moved up in that rank 3 years in a row. There's only 15 other companies that have done that. We've saved our members $31 million in 2023 compared to them booking a cruise outside of INCRUISES. We paid $651,000 in Trust My Travel insurance premiums for our customers. Check this out. In 2023, 3,600 new marketing directors, 777, I love that number, new senior marketing directors, 242 new regional directors, 88 national directors, 32 international directors, 16 new executive directors, and 4 new board of directors in 1 year. 53,000 people upgraded to partner in 2023. 69,000 partners renewed. That means they paid their $95 again last year. 19,000 partners became membership free last year. 1,700 partners won the Fast Start Award. We have one of them with us here today. So the numbers are spectacular. We have a Global Leadership Summit. That's the contest that we have running right now. You guys could be with me in Montenegro. Montenegro. Has anyone here been there? I'm not sure. Has anyone here been in Montenegro?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
It's time to go to Montenegro. So get with us on a one-on-one basis.
Nope.
This is the way you win the points. This is the amount of people that they're going to take. For those of you who need help with social media, go to your back office and look at and study and read the social media success guide.
Okay.
Social Media Success Guide. You want to get better in social media? Go read that. Have you guys read Hutch's book, Let's Go? You should read that. Here are the ranks. Why am I pointing out the ranks? Because there's this thing called Builder's Premium. I'm not going to get into Builder's Premium right now, Juan. If you want me to, I will.
No, that's fine.
Okay, don't worry about this. Builder's Premium, all right, QBI. This is live on the website right now. Travel insurance. That means that when one of your members books a cruise on our website, at the end, they're going to be prompted and they're going to say, do you want to buy protection for your cruise? That means if you can't make the cruise, if you get sick, if you're whatever, things happen, right? So now at checkout, our customers are going to have this added value for them to not have to go outside of INCRUISES to buy this protection plan, but they can do it at checkout. Again, making our product better. New cruise lines that we added, we're adding and have added already. Princess Cruises, Cunard, Explora, Disney Cruises. Let's welcome Mickey. INCRUISES in the news. If someone sends you an article and says, oh, I read this about INCRUISES, we've got article after article after article after article after article after article that says INCRUISES is an incredible company. Choose to know. What am I talking about, guys? I choose to know, Harry. I choose to know, Edwin. I choose to know. What am I talking about? Check out this quote. If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live the life which he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. When you choose to know that you're going to succeed, when you choose to behave with 100% confidence, when you choose to have 100% faith, even if it's small, the size of a mustard seed, like the Bible says, when you choose to not doubt, when you choose to not fear, because it's a choice that you and I make. You can either choose to fear, Edwin, you can choose to doubt, you can choose to worry, you can choose to think about this and that, que si esto, que si lo otro, que si qué me van a decir, que si, oh my God, you can choose to worry and you can choose, and that's exactly what you're gonna get, Edwin. That's exactly what you're gonna get. And then you're gonna wonder, woe's me, I wonder what happened. That's what happened. So what I'm asking you to do, Harry, Edwin, Juan, all of us here, is choose to know, because fear is not knowing. Doubt is not knowing. That's what fear is. That's what doubt is, when you don't know. So what does Abel Prieto do? I choose to not fear. I choose to not worry. I choose to not doubt. I choose to know. And as Henry David Thoreau says, when one advances confidently, by the way, check out who this guy was, the things he wrote and the books he wrote. This guy was a master, right? When you advance, when you work, when one advances, so that means you got to work. You got to get into action. You got to stop thinking. Thinking about it is harder than doing it. Thinking about it is so much harder. When you start doing, when you get yourself into action, when you start doing instead of thinking about what you have to do, when you start doing, when you say, fuck it, I'm just gonna do, I'm just gonna go and do, and you start advancing with confidence in the direction of your dreams and the life that you have imagined. I know this might be a little too deep for you guys. I hope it's not. Then you're going to meet a success. You're going to meet with a success that is not common. whenever I've had huge success in my life, which is what I'm having right now at this moment that I'm at, is because that's the way I go about my every freaking day. Stay close to the campfire. That means stay close to all of the meetings, all of the webinars. Man, it just irks me. It irks me. It kills me when some of the people on our team, they miss stuff. No, you know what? It doesn't, because I understand how people are. Not everyone is at the same level of belief and the same level. Everyone's different, okay? I get it. We're not all in the same situation. You're not doing this full time like I am. Okay, I get it. I want to give you all those excuses, okay? I'm going to give you all those excuses. Here, have the excuses. Here, have the excuses. Harry, have the excuses. Yeah, I'll give you. Here, have them. Have them. Edwin, you too. And I'm talking to you guys because you're the only ones on camera. So I talk to people that are on camera. Juan, have the excuses. Here, I'll give them to you. That's great. But it still fucking bothers me when not you, people, man, if you're serious about this business, you gotta show up. You gotta show up. You gotta be on the webinars. You gotta be at the meetings. You gotta be at the events. And I know all of you are doing that. But when someone on your team doesn't do that, man, you know what? Forgive them. Say, hey, I get it. What happened? Are you okay? And then you got to tell them, hey, man, but you told me you wanted to do this. You told me you wanted to change your life. You told me you wanted. So if you're not doing that, so I need to call you out on it. And that's what that's what I want to do with you guys. And I want you to like me. I want you to love me. I want to be your best friend in the world. But more than that, I want you to succeed. I want you to triumph. I want you to change your life. I want you to be happy. I want you to have freedom. So if that's what it takes, then I'm going to tell you. So stay close to the campfire. If you can be on the webinar, no. If you can't be there, don't be there. You can't. If you can be in the meeting, if you can be in the event, be there, man. That's what it takes. Here I'm talking about why, we have a dream business, 20 reasons. We don't have to go over all of that. And then finally, let me just end with this. Residual compensation is about to change. Starting in March, it's about to get crazy. I'm not going to get into all the details. But right now, the residual compensation that INCRUISES pays us is limited by the rank that you have, is limited by the bonus of the rank that you have. You can only make up to that much in residuals, is limited to 20 levels, is limited to $5. All of that is going away. So if you guys want to build a business that pays you true residual recurring passive income, Harry, where you don't have to be out there every day fixing shit and making sure that your people fix shit for you to get paid, where you can go to sleep and make money while you sleep, which I know that's why you're here, bro. I know that's what you want. You don't need it. You're okay. You're fine. You're okay. I get it. But I know Harry wants more. I know he wants more. I know he wants more. Because Harry likes the good life. Harry, what's the name of the place that you said that I got to remind you about all the time? No, you tell me. I want to make sure you remember, because I remember, but I want to make sure you remember.
No, I'm very, listen, that's right here.
What is it? What's it called? Tell everybody. I want everyone to know.
No, you know. It's PG.
You tell me. You tell them.
No, it's PG.
PG, baby. PG. Punta Gorda. That's what that's what Harry wants. And that's why he's here. He's not here because he needs this business. He's here because he wants it. Because he wants to do it. He wants to do it. So we got to make sure that we're doing the great things to help you get there. So residual income, guys, it's about to get crazy. If we build a business now, look, guys, I'm looking to build 4 new board of directors in 2024. I know it sounds crazy, but I actually believe I can do it. And I believe that you guys can do it. So what do you got to do as we close? Listen, from now on, every Tuesday, right now I do 3 webinars a week. I do the Monday English business presentation. I do the Tuesday 3 p.m. Miami time partner training. And I do the Wednesday 3 p.m. partner training in Spanish. I'm adding Tuesday night at 9 p.m. like we did today. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. For those of you that can't make the daily one, the one at 3 p.m., I'm going to be doing one for our teams, for Florida, for the U.S. market, every Tuesday at 9 p.m. right after Mike Hutch Jr.'s corporate call, partner training. And I'm adding Wednesday at 8 p.m. I'll get all this information out to you guys. A Spanish training for all of our teams. So I'm going from 3 webinars to 5 webinars every week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then apart from that, I'm here available for house cruise parties, Harry. I'm here available for one-on-ones. I'm here available for anything you guys need. I am in building mode. Take advantage of me, please. Take advantage of me because I want to do this for 1, maybe 2 years. And then I'm done. And then by then, I hope you're either an international executive or a board of directors, and you don't need me to do anything for you. Take advantage of me because I built it, I rested, and now I'm going to build it again. So what do you got to do now? Let's go, man. Let's get in front of people. We're going to plan a Miami meeting. We need to put that. By the way, guys, if you want your meeting to go bad, if you want your meeting, your event to go wrong, let me plan it. I am the worst event planner, the worst meeting planner on the planet. I can't plan meetings. I can help, I can assist, I can show up, I can train, I can speak, I can help, I can finance. But when it comes to meetings, I need people around me that can help me plan meetings and events.
Yeah, it's gotta be up to us. That's gotta be up to us.
Yeah, no, and I'm not telling you just so that I want you to do it. I'm not good at it, bro. I focus on my strengths. That's not a strength of mine. So we need to put a meeting together in Miami ASAP. It's gonna consist of training and a business overview for brand new guests. And we need to do the same thing in Orlando ASAP. Partner training and a meeting for brand new guests. And let's go, bro. Let's go rule and let's go dominate in 2024. I'm done. What do you guys got? I know it's late, man. Sorry, I talk a lot.
Once you reach 50, Abel, around 9:30, you start getting sleepy. No,
with that beard you got.
Yo me voy a tomar un café, pero si me tomo un café me quedo despierto hasta las 3 de la mañana.
Oye, esto no sucede toda la semana, ¿ok? Esto fue algo especial que me pidió Juan, so please, it's not gonna happen every week, I promise.
Hey, pero tomorrow at 8 o'clock, I encourage you guys to get into his training. It's gonna be in Spanish, by the way.
Yo mañana a las 8 no tengo una reunión, pero...
Okay. Good. By the way, that's a great excuse. If you're meeting with someone, if you're doing something and you can't be there, that's okay.
No, y vamos a empezar, and we're gonna start using a lot of this social media crap, dude. We gotta get really good at this. You know, we gotta do meetings presenciales, but we got to do also meetings online.
Online.
Absolutely.
Good too. We gotta use all the tools, bro.
Listen, I know it's late, guys. Thank you so much, Abel. Thank you, Edwin. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Julie.
Harry, thank you for not falling asleep on me.
He's almost there. Hey,
bro. Love you guys.
Tenemos que juntarnos individualmente en equipos para ir concretando ciertas cosas que hay que empezar a hacer también. Okay.
Guys, I'm available. You want me to go to Orlando? Edwin, I'm in Orlando, bro. Just put me in front of people. I can't get the people for you. I don't know who you know. I don't know the people. You guys know the people. Harry, let's go, bro. Let's start doing those cool, get-togethers at your house. I'm here till the end of March, man. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
All right.
All right, bro.